Wait until you get a load of this. The sport of drag racing is certainly changing. We've got nitrous scooters, KTMs, MT09s, crazy quads. That's right, smell that glorious premix because we've got a show. This isn't your typical motorcycle drag race. We'll see some great racing and a whole lot more. Settle in, guys.
587, 110 miles an hour.
Hello, Cycle Drag Universe. Welcome to an oasis of speed. This 8th mile drag strip nestled in between Tampa and Clearwater, Florida, known as Showtime. Showtime's the key word because look what we have going on today. Nitrous scooters, Banshee quads, all kind of wild stuff. And hey, you know, I'm for anything that keeps this sport alive and moving forward. You got to get a load of this. Now, we've seen some craziness on Cycle Drag, but why would you ever put nitrous on a scooter? We'll try to find out later on. How about that primitive burnout? The front brake's not strong enough to hold it back. We've got a showdown here. Nitrous scooter alongside mini bike. We've shown you mini bikes before. This next generation wants to get involved, but they don't want to spend quite as much money, so they're doing cool stuff like this. Look at this race, top end. Give the win light to the right lane.
Guys, 670, 100 miles an hour in a nitrous scooter. Nuts!
Look, the bottle came loose on this one. Well, let's figure out why they do this. Yes, why?
One question for you. What inspires a man to put nitrous on a scooter?
Como es fácil. As you say, we local. Not more.
The same reason why we put it on everything else, to go faster.
Loco is right, and look at this one coming up. It runs on a percentage of nitro. Are you kidding me? Now, here's the important thing to keep in mind, guys. These chassis were never meant to go this fast. They were never built for this type of acceleration. It has got to be a, wow, staggering ride. You're talking about a 12-inch front tire on a lot of these bikes. This is absolutely insane. I want to know in the comments, how many of you realistically, legitimately would do this? Big hole shot right lane. We got problems left lane. He's looking back. Look at that. He's taunting them. He's taunting them, and he lets off to save the equipment.
I think he thought he was bracket racing. He was playing the womp womp, saving the equipment. Let's remember, these scooters are highly built as well. They only have so many runs in them.
And just in case you guys didn't think these scooters could tear up some parts, look at this pit area. A total thrash. Total thrash, huh? Oh, well, good job, guys. Even on a scooter, you tore up some serious parts. Take a look at this. Crazy.
Well, guys, we got 4 wheels too. Totally insane, highly built, highly tuned Yamaha Banshees ready to hit this drag strip. Get ready.
And again, this is not what Yamaha designed these machines to do. They're supposed to be in the dirt and hitting jumps.
And this is going to be a showdown. We've got Joe in the left lane.
These things exotic or what?
Here we go.
Well, there you have it. Earlier we saw the 2-man burnout. There's the 5-man burnout. Crazy. Is it safe? I don't know. I wouldn't want to be standing in front of this thing. Ah, that premix smells so good. I wish I could make it permeate through your television or smartphone. These two-strokes, highly built, highly modified. They like short hops too. This is something that pro stock motorcycle racers used to do in the 80s and 90s to try to get a handle on the racetrack to see if they have it set up. You don't want to spin the tires off the starting line, so this is your last chance to make sure you've got the right setup. We don't see the pro stock motorcycles do this anymore, but these quads are still doing it, that's for sure. Here we go, guys. Big matchup, big money on this one. We are off. What a race. Bar to bar. Great one. Top end of the racetrack. Wind light coming on. Give it to the right side.
He loves it. They're going nuts. They're going nuts, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, how about that big win, huh? Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations. Is that wild or what?
right, give these guys a share. You guys having a good time out there? Yes! The fans are loving it. These guys working on the clutch tune on this incredible Banshee. All right, here with my man Ricardo, and he has one of the wildest Banshees I've ever seen. So Ricardo, here's the big question. We see ZX14s, we see Hayabusas, we see all-out drag bikes, we even see scooters. Why did you pick a quad in a drag race? What's the deal here?
I grew up with them, man. And
Now when you say grew up in the dirt?
yeah, in the dirt.
Oh, okay.
And then we took it to the track.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
What's it take to make one of these really fast?
It takes time.
Tell me about some of the upgrades that you have here.
Well, we just did the motor, fresh motor. We just finished it about a month ago. And we just took it out of the track. We ran 5.8. Now we're doing some adjustments. Try to see if we do 5.3 on a stock chassis. And we'll see what we could do from there on.
You know, that's what I was saying, that Yamaha intended for these to be used in the dirt. What's it feel like to go over 100 miles an hour in an 8th mile?
Pretty fast.
It gets your attention, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes,
well,
sir.
awesome. Thanks a lot for showing us, guys. It's crazy.
And it's about to get even crazier, so stay with us all throughout this video. You are not going to believe your eyes, because here comes two more absolutely insane, out of their mind ATV drag racers. Here comes the Ricardo Banshee. The first year for the Yamaha Banshee was 1987, but I don't think Yamaha ever envisioned this. Team Ricardo alongside the Fox. Another big money race, guys. We're bar to bar, two great lights. Look at all that two-stroke smoke coming out, top end of the racetrack. Left side, look at the mile an hour.
Left side, how about 114 miles an hour, guys? Nuts.
Take another look, guys. 114 miles an hour on a Banshee quad and 660 feet? Are you kidding me? Wow. And this guy's just here for the wheelies. Nice show, young man. Be careful out there. Putting on a wheelie show. Whatever brings fans in.
Well, check this out, guys. Gotta love it. No trailer, no problem. They got here. That is cool. Very cool, guys.
I don't know who's crazier, the quad racers or the ATV racers. Raul Gonzalez loves it out of 4K cycles. And listen to this thing. Now that does not sound like your typical scooter. We'll try to get the scoop on what's powering this machine later on, but that is not a stock engine. Look at the exhaust. Absolutely wild, guys. And this is the spirit of drag racing. All about modification. All about pushing the limits. And we got another big one here, left side, trying to reel them in. Top end of the racetrack on the small front wheel.
Guys, keep in mind, 12-inch tire on the front, 13-inch tire on the back. I don't know what inspires somebody to do this. It's got to feel absolutely nuts down there.
That last race won on a whole shot or a better reaction time. You can be slower with the ET if you have a better light and still get there first. That could be the case here. Will we see another whole shot win? Yes, we do. As promised, let's get a closer look at this black scooter.
That is crazy, absolutely crazy.
100 miles an hour on that front wheel? No, thank you.
Well, Jonathan, you got a 12-inch tire on the front. The scooter is crazy. What's it feel like to go over 100 miles an hour on this scooter?
That's feeling so great, right?
I bet.
It's good.
Well, why a scooter and not another bike? What was it that brought you to this form of racing?
I don't know, because I'm graduated for like 24 years, so this is my first time in this mode.
Well, welcome to the sport. You're fearless. Keep it safe out there.
I see your picture. It's a jet ski engine.
A jet ski engine? No.
701.
What?
701 Yamaha.
Where in the world do you get an idea to put a jet ski engine in a scooter?
Talk with the owner. It's crazy.
More,
I don't know.
a jet ski? What kind of jet ski engine is this?
Yamaha.
Let me take a look. Explain to me how you were able to get that in there, the engineering here.
Well,
How difficult was that?
we do something here, so they hear the scooter 250 Kimco. Few works.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
okay, man. I got un poquito, but that is awesome. I think we can agree.
Yep.
Muy loco. Muy loco.
So crazy.
Muy loco might be all you need to know to describe this machine, guys. So let's straighten this out. A 700cc Yamaha Wave Runner inside a Kimco 250 scooter chassis. And look at this. They have been called out by a Banshee. big money scooter versus ATV race coming. They're going to want to make sure everything is just perfect and get those short hops in to make sure they're dialed in here at Showtime Speedway in Clearwater, Florida. Ooh, sounded a little sluggish there. This is a big one, guys. I want to know from you, are you team scooter or are you team ATV? If you had an opportunity to do this, which one would you build and why? Or maybe you're like me and you'll just enjoy it from the sidelines. I love life, thank you very much. That front wheel is just a little scary for me. And we haven't even talked about the brakes. Braking power is going to be an issue as they keep going quicker. Here we go, guys. Scooter versus quad on the line. Head start out there for the scooter, but will it be enough? That Banshee is gone. How quick can the Banshee go? 109.
The Banshee takes the win in that one. Big win, Banshee.
Yeah, speaking of fast Banshees, here we go. This team tried to get a handle on the racetrack. They stopped making the Banshees in the United States around 2006 due to economic reasons. They were available worldwide until 2012. Do you think Yamaha would ever bring the Banshee back? I know I'd love to see it. Top end, how about a 660, 97 miles an hour?
How about 97 miles an hour on a four-wheeler and 660 feet? Is that crazy or what? That is, wow, good job. He likes it. He likes the ET. What an event. Shout out to the fans. You guys having a good time? Yes, she is having a good time. You having a good time? Shout out to the fans. You having a good time? They're loving it, guys. Absolutely. Nice crowd here to watch this crazy drag racing.
It's no secret, drag racing is getting older. It's great to see the younger crowd, even if this guy just shows up to do wheelies. And I spy a nervous mama.
Well, here we go. Your daughter about ready to make a pass. Are you excited?
And a very brave young lady, brand new junior dragster racer. But uh-oh, we've got a fuel leak. We're probably gonna have to shut them off. Let's keep a close watch on it. I believe it's coming out of the carburetor. Yes, indeed, out of the overflow. Looks like we're gonna have to abort the run. Dad trying to fix it. Dad's working on it on the starting line. Don't think we're gonna be able to make a run. Dad says he's got it fixed. He says send it. He says send it. Well, all's well that ends well.
What happened with that fuel leak? What was going on, carburetor?
I'm happy, my friend.
She did a good job.
See you.
I'm happy too. That's an understatement. This team says they're going to do something special here. Interesting strategy there in a wheelie bar adjustment. I reiterate, I would not want to be the guy that has to hold the front end when they're doing a burnout. I'm sure that's the strongest individual on the team. Seems like there's a lot of risk there. Well, this team trying to set up a big run. They said they believe they can go 110 miles an hour. Can they do it? Looking for that 110 mark. Top end, they got it. 110, wow. Another big grudge race comes to the line. Who will win this one? They set a lot up. Uh-oh, attrition, a big factor. Parts breakage does happen. You need a vehicle that will go the distance like in all forms of racing.
These guys working on a clutch tune on this incredible Banshee.
Adjustments are key. Let's see what this team can do out there. Look at that glorious two-stroke smoke coming out the back. Smells good. Looks great. Top end of the racetrack, 106 miles an hour.
Guys, 106 miles an hour in a Banshee quad and 660 feet from a dead stop. Let's think about this for a second. That's not a Hayabusa with Suzuki engineered wheels, brakes, chassis for going very, very fast. That's something that was meant for the dirt. And they're out here flying 106 miles an hour. This is crazy. Share with a friend who thinks they have a fast quad. Well, normally the Suzuki Hayabusa is the most common bike we see at the Dragstrip, but I think for this event, it's outnumbered. And you know, that's cool. If you think KTM like I do, you probably think Woods Racing, GNCC, Supercross, Motocross. But how about it, guys? That is awesome.
It's very cool to see KTM at the Dragstrip and the Yamaha MT-10.
How about MT-10 versus a KTM? This is cool, guys. Like I said, you don't see these at the Dragstrip every day.
This is part of the naked bike showdown that they have here. We see a lot of MT-07s, MT-09s, MT-10s, KTM, Duke, right side. Love seeing all the manufacturers get involved. Who's going to win this one? Are you Team Yamaha? Are you Team KTM? No, we're not at the Supercross races. We're at the Dragstrip. Win like KTM.
KTM gets the win. Big congratulations, 587. Wow.
And before we depart, we've got some unfinished business in the scooter ranks. The Red Baron alongside the underdog in big trouble. Red Baron takes the win.
It's not the ZX14, the Hayabusas, and the GSXRs that we are used to, but again, guys, there's a whole new generation coming up, and if this is what they think is cool, if this is what will keep motorcycle drag racing alive, I am all for it. Hey guys, we talk about how can we grow this sport. Guys, I love it. Are you having a good time? Yes, they are. That's what it's all about, the next generation. And here's the great thing about racing a scooter. You don't need a trailer. How cool is that? Uno, dos, tres! Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got some very tough females. How about it? Go get them, guys. She's an aspiring drag racer doing a great job.
And this guy's still doing wheelies. Hey, whatever floats your boat. He's having a good time. Whatever brings you out to the drag strip, that's a good thing. And we got a burnout party in Victory Lane. Big burnout celebration, boys. Be careful. We got a crowd out there. Be careful.
You gotta watch that victory celebration over there, huh? Making a little bit of smoke. Big congratulations. Well, guys, how about that event? We told you we'll take you far and wide and we'll show you some unique stuff. That was pretty cool. I really hope you enjoyed it. And hey, let's keep this sport alive, whatever it takes. If you like that video, here's another one for you. Subscribe right in the middle. And you know if there's anything past motorcycles, scooters, or quads, we're in. Cycle Drag rolls on.
Let's get on this Hayabusa and head to the next one. You're always invited. Make sure you're subscribed.